October 3rd, 2016. 8 p.m. update on the storm, guys. It's a critical update because now that it's moved further west. This has been going on all day, and just at the 5 p.m. report to this one, there's a tremendous change. I've overlaid the image at the top over the peninsula of Florida at the size that it is now. You notice how I've done that? That's telling you the size of the storm. Some of the models are predicting that now, over just today, less than about 11 hours total, this is where this hurricane could be in a few days. So again, that's why I'm updating this again tonight. What's happening is the storm you're seeing move over the peninsula of Florida now in the top left is going to be out of the way by the time this one comes up, as Matthew will be coming in and replacing that, so there will be nothing pushing it back out to sea. Now look at the models. These started this morning, and none of them were on shore. And I'll show you all three models from today, but look at that, coming one into the Gulf, two crossing the peninsula, two other was running right up the side, but we've had a left movement all day. We could end up with this thing in the Gulf of Mexico. This was the 5 p.m. update in the last video I did today, guys. Notice how I had moved along the East Coast. Look at 9 a.m. this morning. Nothing was touching. In the center is what we have now. That's why I'm doing this update. It's very important. Look at the timing. We're at Monday night. Look in the morning at 2 a.m. The storm is still east of Jamaica as far as the center of circulation, but remember how big it is. Center of circulation by 2 a.m. Wednesday over Guantanamo Bay, but the top will be in the Bahamas. 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, you're going to start seeing the effects in Florida and the Keys. Then by Tuesday p.m. Thursday, this thing's going to be all over Florida, guys. But the critical time to me would be 2 a.m. Wednesday until 2 p.m. Wednesday as far as the last minute preparations, and that may be too late. So you've got tomorrow, basically. Think about it. Tomorrow's Tuesday, going into Wednesday, and we've seen an acceleration in forward speed. We're still a Cat 4, 140 miles per hour, 8 miles an hour. Remember, it was going 7 in the last video. This morning it was going 6. So these times can change. And this is not the center of the track. You can see where the yellow shading is up going through the peninsula of Florida, guys. That they're including all models except the one going into the Gulf. And this is National Hurricane Center, staying a Hurricane Cat 3 all the way up nearly to the Georgia line. Latest satellite images going up until 8:31 p.m. The storm is tightening up. Check it out. Notice the last few frames. It's not as spread out. It's becoming more tightly wrapped. And look in the enhanced satellite images. It's got the largest wrap that it's had the entire time the storm's been together. It's securing itself. It's wrapping up again. This front moving up through the left corner of this screen is going to be pushed out of the way. NavGem has a model up that goes to from Tuesday. You notice the timestamp. We're going to be over Cuba. Thursday 3 p.m. This thing is on shore in Florida. Thursday 11 p.m. on shore, going into the Gulf of Mexico by Friday at 4 p.m. Check this out. Saturday coming back into the Apalachicola area. These models are changing. This thing can end up in New Orleans or Houston with this much change. Powerful storm. Remember, the high front coming off the East Coast will be out of the way, vacated. Again, late update, guys. We've got other information coming out, especially on the Jupiter update. This is a heads up. It's taking a while on the other video because I'm having to stop and update this, but I'll get it up as soon as possible. Heads up, be safe, guys. The Keys are not safe. South Florida's not safe. None of Florida may be safe before this is over. We're keeping our eyes on it. All the updates. Be safe.